Hello everyone, it's Shubham Sonvatkar from Department of Electrical and Electronics, Jain Polytechnic, Belgavi. Today we are going to study the lecture 12 from unit 2. Okay, so this lecture consists of the comparison between the hydrothermal as well as the nuclear power plant. So you can see the three power plants we are comparing. The point number one, in thermal power plant you have whatever you have studied, you know it is located where the water and coal facilities are adequate or sufficient. Okay, but the hydropower plant is located where large reservoirs or dam can be created. Okay, the site selection, the first comparison is from site selection. Thermal power plant is constructed where the water and coal, which is the main source in thermal power plant, that available in sufficient quantity. In such a places we are constructing thermal power plant, and where the water is available or where we can construct a dam to store the water, in such a places we will construct the hydroelectric power plant. And the nuclear power plant, it is located in isolated areas away from the population. These three, the first comparison aspect which is based on the site selection. Okay, location of the plant. Next, initial cost. Now we will compare these three plants in terms of initial cost. So initial cost is low in thermal plant compared to hydro and nuclear plant. Okay, but the initial cost is pretty high due to the large dam construction of hydropower plant. In hydropower plant we required to construct a dam, and because of that the initial cost will increase. Then in nuclear power plant initial cost is highest, as cost of reactor construction is very high. We required here a nuclear reactor and we required uranium in this. So the plant of nuclear power plant initial cost is high compared to hydro and thermal. Okay, so among these three, the thermal power plant is having less initial cost, and then compared to the hydro, thermal power plant has less initial cost. But compared to the nuclear, initial cost of nuclear plant, hydropower plant has less initial cost. Okay, this is the comparison. You can see this point number 2 in this. Next, point number 3, running cost, which is higher than nuclear and hydropower plant due to amount of coal required. See, thermal power plant, the running cost is very high. Okay, I'm talking about running cost now. I'm not talking about initial cost. Initial means starting cost. Whatever construction and all this machinery we will bring, that for that whatever the cost required, that is the initial cost, starting cost. That is, now I am talking about running cost. Running cost is high because we have to burn the coal and we require lot of coal we are burning. So running cost of thermal power plant is high compared to hydro and nuclear power plant. Okay, next, practically it is nil as no fuel is required. So in hydropower plant we not require any fuel, so the running cost is less, it is almost zero. Next, in nuclear power plant, running cost is low as very less amount of fuel is required, so less amount of nuclear is required here, so the running cost is low. Next, point number 4 is coal is source of power. Here the main source is coal. In thermal power plant, main source of electricity, there is coal. Then water is a main source in hydropower plant, the main source which we are using water in hydro. And here uranium is used as a main source. Okay, uranium fuel is used as a main source in nuclear plant. To generate the electricity, thermal plant we are using coal, hydro plant we are using water, and nuclear power plant we are using nuclear, that is we are using uranium 235 here. Okay, next comparison is cost of fuel transportation is maximum here. In thermal power plant, cost of fuel transportation is more due to large demand of for coal. The coal is having large demand in India. Okay, remember India, the maximum energy is generated by the thermal plant. So we require, there is a huge demand of coal. So we have to bring this coal from coal mines. We have to bring this coal from the coal mines. So cost of the fuel transportation is maximum. Okay, so most of the times these coal mines are located far away from the plant. So we have to bring the coal which is far away from the coal mines which are far away from the plant. We have to bring that coal from the area which is far away from the plant. So the transportation cost is more. No cost for fuel transportation. Here hydropower plant, we are not bringing any fuel, any coal like that in from the any mines, coal mines. So we not required here any fuel. So the fuel cost is nil. And in nuclear, cost of fuel transportation is minimum due to small quantity required. We required a uranium in very small quantity here in nuclear plant. So the transportation cost is minimum. Cost of fuel transportation is minimum. Next point, in thermal plant, least environmental friendly. So the thermal power plant will cause pollution. That's why it is not environmental or economical friendly. It is not eco-friendly. Sorry, but hydropower plant most environmental friendly. Okay, it doesn't cause any pollution, so it is environmental friendly or eco-friendly. Next, better friend of environment. The nuclear power plant is better friend of environment than steam power plant. If you compare the nuclear power plant with steam power plant, it is little eco-friendly. Okay, it will cause less pollution. Next, efficiency. We will compare the power plants in terms of efficiencies. Thermal has 25% overall efficiency. Hydro has 85%. Around the efficiency is 85%. And nuclear power plant more efficient than steam power plant. Okay, around 40% you will get the efficiency of nuclear plant. Remember, among these three plants, thermal, hydro and nuclear, thermal power plant is having less efficiency and hydro power plant is having high efficiency. And a nuclear power plant is having high efficiency compared to steam plant. Okay, then we will talk about maintenance cost, which is high in thermal plant, quite low in hydro plant, and the maintenance cost is higher as highly skilled workers are required in nuclear power plant. Okay, now the last point is, in thermal plant maximum standby losses takes place in thermal power plant. In hydropower plant there are no standby losses. Okay, standby losses means when power plants work, it doesn't have means what is meant by standby loss? When power plant is not working, then whatever the loss will occur, that is standby, which are less in hydro. Then less standby losses in nuclear. Okay, so among these three power plant, thermal, hydro and nuclear, thermal is having more maximum standby losses. Okay, so this is the comparison between these three plants. Okay, so I'll stop here. Thanks for watching my video.